why pleasure through pain or good health through pain is always important to remember. What's up, everyone? It's like 45 degrees out, and it's a little windy, and as you can see, it's cloudy, so we might have some rain moving in here. To tell you the truth, I really don't know. And if it drops a little more, we might get some snow. But today's December 3rd, by the way. I'm gonna talk about a couple lackluster things real quick, or things that really don't matter much. But, well, one thing that matters to me very much is my cousin, Jackson. He's now looking for scholarships. So if anyone out there can offer a good, well, football scholarship or whatever, I mean, I doubt there's any schools watching this yet, but you know, sometimes the YouTube algorithm works in really weird, strange ways or whatever, but you know, there's that. And one of my favorite bands, the shock rock and rock band Kiss, did their final show ever. I'm putting ever in quotes because the longtime fans of the band will know that they did a farewell tour in 2000, which was 23 years ago almost now, but it'll be 23 years ago probably by the end of this month. No, at the end of this month, sorry, but you know, I don't consider myself a longtime fan, but for those longtime fans, that was a big thing. Yeah, they might have a couple TV appearances for them, but I don't really know, to tell you the truth. But I'm going to move on to the topic today, and I'm not stealing this from Homesteading Off the Grid. I'm just kind of reworking it my way. If you see something behind me, I'd appreciate it if you let me know. Be a squirrel or something trying to listen in on my story. But anyhow, I'm not stealing that. I'm just kind of reworking it into how I would say it. But I love Homesteading Off the Grid, and I would never try to aggravate Kevin Lake and them. But I'm still kind of sick too, in case you can't tell by that. But anyhow, like I said at the beginning of the video, pleasure through pain or good health through pain, I feel, is something that we all need to remember. So let me give you a couple examples here. If you've seen my 50 subscriber special, you'll know that I cut my left calf area open back in February, well, Martin Luther King Jr. Day of 2021. And, you know, a couple things were going on that day. I didn't tell barely anyone. I didn't tell my mom. I shouldn't have been having it. Shouldn't have been doing anything with it. And result of that, I got, I think it was 6 stitches put in my left calf. Now, I guarantee you, if I didn't say anything, I would still have a hole in my leg to this day. And that's a scary feeling. But scarier still, if I didn't say anything, I probably would have some kind of disease from it. Because, you know, when you open a wound, or when you have a wound that's open on your body, you know, stuff gets in that bacteria and stuff, and it makes it, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, it makes it a really easy area for bacteria to get in there. And, you know, you have bacteria. I mean, there's something called fungal infection that, you know, when you clip your nails too short, you can get stuff under there, and it can make a fungus. But there's something else. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Fungal eating infection, I think. I mean, it's got a real specific name to it. But what it is it's a microscopic fungus organism that gets into a wound and it literally eats you. Like sometimes people will get it in one of their orifices, like their eyes or their nose, mouth, ears, or something else. Not going to name what because I don't want to get demonetized or whatever it's called. And sorry, but then from that, it basically eats them from the inside out, which, number one, is a horror story. Number two, if you don't get it checked out within a certain time period, you're going to die. And, you know, there's no really nice way to put that. If you don't get it checked out. But I got, like I said, I got those 6 stitches put in my leg. And probably, I don't know, a month later, I got them taken out. And yeah, it hurt. And yeah, I have a nasty scar now, but I still have my leg. Okay? Let me give you another example here. I've had probably 3 or 4 surgeries on my ears here. Yeah. But I've had what they call tubes. They're little microscopic, probably plastic tubes that they put in my ears to help me hear better. Because before I had this procedure done, I was basically hearing like I was sitting in a barrel or a wooden thing of some kind, and you put the lid on top of me, and I hear that muffled sound. But I've had, I think, that done twice or something. Then the third time I had what they call T-tubes put in. And yeah, I don't know if it's uppercase T or lowercase t. I really don't know. Don't pay attention that much. But I'm thinking it's probably T, uppercase T. Don't really know. But anyhow, moving on. You know, anyone who's had a major surgery in their life will know where I'm coming from, but I do not like getting IVs. Really, I don't like needles, period. But, you know, whether it be an IV in your arm, an IV like how they put one in your hand, because, you know, veins in your hand. But, I tell you what, and this hurt unbelievably bad, but puts an IV in, then she does that to it. You don't do that, because that destroys nerve tissue, muscle tissue, body tissue. I mean, it literally jacks everything up. And you lose your trust in doctors. Cheery. Just plain cheery. But it hurts so freaking bad. But just got to move on with it. You know, if you keep dwelling on the past or not letting go of the past, you're not going to be able to trust anyone. That's just how it is. But there's been other times where I've had to get tetanus shots and regular shots, like this. When I had to get this to get it numbed, I had shots put directly in it, and I wondered how I could even stand to get stitches to begin with, because it's such a weird feeling. Like, anyone who's had stitches will understand where I'm coming from, but you feel it a little bit, but you don't feel it. It's hard to explain unless you haven't had it done, but it's a weird scenario. It really is. But I don't know. But you know, nerves are so delicate. Like, they're delicate in your arms, they're delicate in your hands and your fingers or your digits or whatever. But yeah. Anyhow, guys, that's pretty much it. If you like what I'm doing here on the channel, I'd appreciate it if you hit subscribe. I've been checking my analytics a little bit lately, and it appears that most of you aren't even subscribed, which I think is kind of shocking, but, you know. But if you like it, I'd appreciate it if you hit subscribe, like, ring the bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. But till then, take care, everyone. Also, Christmas is almost here. Yay! Anyhow, take care, guys.